Okay.
And
We are online.
awesome.
Okay, welcome to City Skylines, a Dev Plays Super Special Smash Edition. And with me is our lovely CEO, Mariina.
Yeah, call me lovely now because you want to.
Okay, so I've got this little city here, and I've been building it for a few nights now, and let's see, what do we have like questions there? Are you still with us, Mariina?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just checking out. So basically, people are very interested is when is City Skylines coming out, and it's gonna be tomorrow evening for Finnish time. So it's gonna be, you know, Valve and Steam whenever they wake up in Seattle. So that's gonna be something like probably 8 o'clock Eastern European time, which would be then 7 o'clock Central European time.
Yeah. So you can go to work like normally, and then the game will be there if you're like in Finland or Sweden.
Absolutely. So basically, what we're gonna be doing tomorrow is we're gonna actually have some kind of group at the office to check out the release in the evening. So that's gonna be very exciting. I'm thinking of ordering some good food and maybe something nice to drink to the office, and it's gonna be a little celebration for the team.
Nice. That's always cool.
So yeah, but how's your city doing? I haven't actually seen this yet.
It's actually doing pretty well. I'm slowly getting more people. I'm almost at 60,000, and I have a nice bank balance here. I haven't taken any loans because I like to play like really, like not spend that much and grow my city slowly. So it's cool. But now I seem to have some sort of like a little problem here. It's probably because some of my workers are more educated than what they have here, so they might have been moved to the office jobs or something. So I need to check new residential areas for some new workers.
Yeah, so basically you just made the realistic city that there's a lot of university educated people who have to take low-level jobs because there's just not enough offices, or what's the problem? Or is it the opposite?
Yeah, I think it might be actually that they want to go to the office jobs now, because I've been putting more offices in the city, and especially like here is the new area, so people are probably gonna be situated there, and they're like leaving here. But I'm pretty sure that at like some point this place will revitalize itself, either by itself or by me doing something. But let's take a few minutes and see what happens, because it's not that bad yet. So but my forest industry here is I've been trying to get it to work, but I think I've managed to put so good like transit possibilities for the citizens with free public transport that they still want to travel to the central area and go to the other jobs there. So I might need to rethink that one.
Yeah, you're just too good for them. Free public transport, that's insane. That's gonna be very costly for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it actually was, but I think it might pay in the later stages of the game, when the people are actually, they start to use it more and more, when I get more routes down. But now I have basically only the main areas connected, so I'm still fiddling with the routes here. So
but your city starts to be quite sizable. But if we go back to the areas which are not doing so well, So I'd like you to explain a little bit, like what are your options? Because I see a lot of streamers actually bulldozing all the buildings, but that's not exactly what you need to do, right?
Yeah, that's true. You can actually sort of like wait a moment and see if there is a new surge of workers or if the situation gets better, and then they either bulldoze and build a new one themselves, or they, if it's like been only for a small time abandoned, they might actually start using the factory again, so you don't have to actually go and bulldoze stuff. I haven't done even, I think not even once for this area, even though I have had some abandoned buildings here, but they have actually gotten better by themselves when I have provided them like more better opportunities and more workers, and so you don't
So
have
basically,
to, yeah, you don't have to go and destroy everything yourself.
yeah, I mean they will rebuild after
Yeah.
you have fixed the problem.
Yeah, that's true. Some people just want to probably fix it faster because they want to see them like reoccupy the areas faster, but you don't have to do that. If you have some other thing to build, you can just leave this here for a while and provide them what they need, and then check back a little bit later how it is doing. So it's you can do it like that. But
Yeah,
that,
that's really cool.
yeah, and that of course demands that you are a wise mayor in the town, then you know how to plan the best like connections and best services that they need at the time. So I'm gonna actually put this audio a bit down so we don't have to, yeah. So do we have some questions in the what's
In the chat, well, people just really want to get to play this game, and yeah, tomorrow, that's March 10th, sometime in the evening, not before 7 p.m. CET. Yeah, we are actually super excited for the launch. It's very exciting. We've been working on this game for 2 years now. So, so Henkka, how have you liked the process working on City Skylines?
Well, it's been quite awesome in many aspects, because it's like this is the biggest project we have had, and I think it's like, for me it's probably like an interesting project, because it's like the city builder genre for me is what I like to play on my own a lot. So basically, it's sort of like when I came to Colossal Order, that was something that I was thinking that probably we're gonna get to do someday. So it was like, now that we finally have gotten to do it, so it's kind of awesome that way. So.
Yeah, we're done, right? This
Yeah,
is it.
yeah.
We don't
This is it. Then nothing more.
Yeah, that's our life. There's nothing more to expect.
Yeah.
You know.
we have achieved everything that is.
Yeah, we have made a city builder. What will happen now? No, we have still plenty to do, right? We're gonna be adding stuff to the game.
Yeah. Indeed. You wanna like shed light some things that have been talking about on the forums or something like that. Maybe not everyone knows.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, being a small team, we haven't really gotten to put absolutely everything that we wanted to the game already. So one of the things that we feel is still missing are the tunnels, for example. So you can actually build bridges, and we do have underground for the metro, but we really want to make sure that players get to utilize the road network more sufficiently than what is possible at the moment. So we're gonna be adding the tunnels, and that's gonna be a free update thanks to our lovely publisher Paradox Interactive. who we love working with. So they are totally supporting us in this, and it's really cool that we get to work on this game. I hope for a very long time. Go buy this game, support us.
Do it now. Do it now.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, we have a couple of questions from the chat. Yes, we are Finnish. We are Finnish, and you can hear it in our accents. And I think that's a very big part of the Colossal attitude, being a Finn. Yeah, I don't know if we need to discuss that more. But yeah, we do have. I think, well, most of us at the office were Finnish, but we also have one French guy working for us. So that's kind of cool, I guess. So basically, we have nobody in the office who can speak proper English.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, that's true actually.
We have to trust the Swedes to do this for us, because you know, Swedish people, they speak beautiful English.
Yeah, they truly do. But
yeah, we have no Swedes at the office though. That's all Paradox, right?
Yeah,
our publisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about our nationalities.
But yeah, it's awesome that we had the opportunity with Paradox to actually do this kind of game, because I think that what we've learned from the past games is like it fits so well to this game that what we've been doing before. So it's like, in a way, it's been building up to this, I think, and we've been like testing our wings on the previous games, and I think that this game, like, it came to a perfect time for us, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I loved working on Cities in Motion. I think that was so much fun. I absolutely fell in love with the idea when I joined the company back in 2009, and it was just really like, you know, throwback to those 90s simulations, and I think we're kind of following the same path.
Yeah.
With this one.
Yeah, and I was just like a couple of weeks ago, I actually was playing a little bit of the first Cities in Motion, and it was so funny, like, looking at the small people as they went on their, you know, on the buses and stuff, and it's so the game has like this really I don't know, how would you say, like the charm, yeah, charm is the right, yeah, exactly.
I think it's super cute. I think just, you know, I'm a girl, so I appreciate, you know, cuteness of things. So, or I don't know if it has anything to do with my gender, but you know, it's Cities in Motion. It was really fun to work on that game, and it was, of course, we always remember that was our very first game, and it was really just kind of building the basics of the company. We were then, I think when we finished, we had 7 people working for us, I think, if I remember correctly. And now we have almost doubled that number, so that's kind of cool as well. Company's growing, and yeah, it's Cities in Motion was really, especially with the sequel, we brought in the road building mechanics and bigger maps with no grid, and started using Unity engine. Yeah. So it has really been like building up to this point.
Indeed. I was just checking the yesterday actually some mods for the first sim game, and I remember there was the one mod where you could actually ride the vehicles, you know, and that was like so awesome. And
yeah.
And because this is also sort of, because you can click the car and you can, you know, start following the car or the person here, and it was sort of like similar feeling in a way to see like how the buses went there and how the people go here. So there is like similar things like in both games that you can tell that these are of the same family, so to speak.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
So Henkka, what is your goal when you're actually building your city? Because I'm just all about the money.
I have like this weird fixation for getting like all these American type blocks, like all these like rectangular things. I really, it's like building like freeform things for me is like I can do it like this, but I'm all about making the sort of New York style grid, like city centers, and as you can see, almost everything is like laid out in these these square blocks. And for me, I think one of the goals is to constantly try to keep the traffic flowing, and I've actually gotten some cool solutions for this city that I've had here, because it's awesome always to when you expand the city and you have like more vehicles coming, and then you have to figure out what to do next, and that's something that I also like. And of course, just like the square grids I have here, I always have to have like all my roads like see, these are all straight, they're all like perfect. Everything everything's perfect in my city.
Yeah, you can't actually build a city which is like imperfect. It has to be, everything needs to be like very, very meticulous and exactly on point, right?
Yeah.
So how's your traffic? Because I've seen a lot of discussion about the proper way of handling it. So how are you doing there? You built it, the game, so you should be very good at it.
Yeah. Actually, I think I'm doing pretty well. I actually had this like sort of goal for myself that I don't have any traffic lights in the entire city. So I've been trying different ways to see how I can control the traffic, and I've found a couple of interesting like choices that you can do, and I've been using quite a lot of like one-way streets here. So even though there are some like red zones on the streets, but still I think that the most of the traffic is actually moving. Like there isn't like any major traffic issues I have in the city, even though I have some like citizens, almost 60,000 now. So
yeah, so you have quite a few intersections or junctions that might be rather crowded, but it's not in a gridlock anyway.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. As I have this one long street here, like my self-made like boulevard, or like with two one-way streets going one way and the other way, and then there's like this awesome green area in between, and even if it looks like it's like really red, but the cars are actually moving all the time, so it's like
so it's more of an indication of showing you the busy areas.
Yeah.
But when the cars start to stand still, then you actually have to really like look into it and figure out what to do.
Yeah. There's let's see what questions. There's some let's see, how many corpses go into a hearse? How many corpses go into a hearse? Well, we stacked them.
That's terrible. That's terrible. I don't know actually how many. How many was it? 10?
Maybe
something
10.
Like that?
I think it was 10.
Yeah, it's been balanced because people die in the game, so you have to get rid of the dead. Because nobody wants to live in a house if you have all the neighbors are dead. That's quite undesirable.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, but that's yeah, and I think there's quite a few questions there. For example, yeah, there's been actually in one stream there was a little bit of an accident, and people have been asking for the autosave after that, but we will not be currently implementing autosave for the game. You're just gonna have to remember to save your game, because it's a kind of a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
You kind of want to control when the save happens, but this is not something that It's something that we're not currently working on, but I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a solution for that as well.
Yeah. I think yeah, and it's always, even no matter what game or what software you use on a computer, it's usually saving is like, for me at least, I'm like neurotic that way, but always remember to save, no matter what you do, even if you play a game or anything, so it'll probably get you through most of the like accidents that might happen. So what? There's also, what time does the game get released on Steam? So that's like tomorrow. Was it? It was like 9 a.m. on Seattle time or something, which is like.
Yeah, whenever the Steam people, you know, come to work, have the cup of coffee.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be in the evening in Europe, so probably 7 p.m. CET. That's Central European time. For all the Finns watching there or following the stream, it's gonna be 8 o'clock, hopefully. There's no control over that, you know. Being a developer, we're basically just gonna be waiting as anxiously as many other people that when is the game actually coming out.
Exactly.
So it's a very exciting time for us.
Indeed.
And but yeah, now you have a very unique opportunity. We have a couple of more watchers. So the Henkka is playing the Henkka.
The Henkka.
Yeah, exactly.
The most awesome person on the planet.
After me. So then we're not, you know.
It's not a competition.
Yeah, of course, but I am better. So it's Henkka, our artist, designer from Colossal Order, and my name is Mariina. I'm the CEO of Colossal Order. We're kind of doing this stream now, how would I say it, on our free time, so this is not really like official.
Yeah, this is just
stream.
Yeah, this is more like a hangout or something like that.
Yeah, so feel free to ask us questions. Keep it somewhat civil. Would be appreciated. Thanks. And we are people too. We have feelings. So yeah, but it's really cool. And Henkka has been actually building the city for quite a few days now, spending the evenings, because you know, we actually have had to do real work at the office. There's no time to play.
Yeah.
I love that. You know, the family, being a game developer, is like, but you guys just play all day.
Yeah.
At the office.
That's true.
Yeah. So has your mom ever told you to get a real job?
Oh. Do they say that? Yes, they do. Everyone says that. But you're just playing games there. No, actually not.
There's actually quite little amount of playing the game.
Yeah,
very little time to play any games.
Yeah, and it's mostly quite boring testing, and it starts like you actually start to get to play the game like quite late stages actually, because there is so much to do before there is actually anything like really playable in the game, in any game basically. So it's like,
let's just crush all the dreams of the future game developers out there. It's like making games is crazy boring until like at this time that you actually get to play it.
Yeah. It's mostly just like trying to solve problems of different features, and I don't even wanna know how the programmers feel about things. I mean, they're probably like,
we have it easy.
Yeah, we're just like, let's put some more red on the texture or something like that, and they're like, how am I gonna solve this dynamic water thing?
Absolutely, yeah. And I mean, Colossal Order, we founded the company 2009. When did you, Henkka, join us? I think you joined pretty quickly.
Yeah, it was like, I think I joined like maybe, was it 2000?
Was it 2010?
Yeah, I think it was 2010. I think it.
Yeah.
I've been like 4.5 years now.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Because you started pretty quickly. You had just graduated, I think, and then we
Yeah.
totally just hired you to do art, and then you've had some design tasks as well for City Skylines. So that's pretty cool because in a small team we are like, well, how many are we now? 13 people.
13,
so yeah, everybody needs to kind of do a lot of stuff, like pull in their weight. So
exactly.
and yeah, I mean, Colossal Order is a Finnish company. We're based in Tampere, in the beautiful
Go Tampere.
Yeah, how do we describe Tampere?
There's like this river stream thing going through it, so, and there's a couple of bridges, and then there's like this big Space Needle kind of thing.
That is like the most boring way of describing a city to somebody who don't know it.
But it's
So,
actually
yeah.
but it's actually really nice city, especially in the summer.
Yeah,
If
I
you're
mean, it's like north from Helsinki, which is the capital of Finland. For all of those who have no idea where Finland is, it's in northern Europe, next to Scandinavia. Let's put it that way. And yeah, between Sweden and Russia, comfortably.
Yeah. Equally, like just in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. No, Finland is a great place to develop games. We have a good community over here.
There is a lot of like studios that, and I think it's like people actually like they do have like this they people know each other, and we have the IGDA things and everything, so it's like sometimes it's very close-knit like community, and it's awesome because I think it really helps when you want to hire new people, or you have like you can get like other people to help in a game for like do stuff for each other if they need help.
Yeah, absolutely. When we started, I was a complete noob. I had no idea how to make games. So yeah, I just went to Helsinki. I took the train to Helsinki. I went there and to talk to all of those industry veterans, and they were super helpful. It's really just nice, because it's not like us Finns. We would be that much of a direct competition to each other. I think it's more of a supportive environment, which is really great for everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so was there some other questions? Hello everybody from Finland. Now we're gonna, you know, I'm not gonna start saying all of the places that I've seen there, but there's somebody from Espoo, so I have to say hi to Espoo. They have great game development in the Helsinki area as well. Yeah. So there's questions also. Oh, somebody mentioned modding. We can talk about modding because modding is great.
Indeed. Do it.
Yeah, oh me?
Yeah,
because I'm really good at modding because I know how to, you know, do 3D modeling, not or program, not. But that's why I love the Steam Workshop. Haha, awesome bridge to that one. So basically, Steam Workshop, I'm really hoping that everybody who actually knows what they're doing will be uploading their mods and assets to the Steam Workshop. So, you know, people like me can actually download them and then enjoy those assets in the game. That's exactly what I'm looking forward to this week, to see people just playing around with the modding tools, checking out all sorts of different things. You can make maps, you can create mods, you can import your own assets, you can decorate parks. I can decorate parks. I can do.
Yeah, park decorating and the asset editor in general is really awesome. I mean, it's cool to like build like the yard for a building, especially if it's a building that you've made yourself, like not just modding the assets already there, but something that you've actually made yourself, and then you start to like further do it, and it's awesome. So
Yeah.
do it immediately when you get the game.
Trust us, trust us, because we're not biased at all. No, it's Steam Workshop is cool. The modding tools are cool. The modders are the best, I think. That's the kind of thing that we can make like all sorts of modding tools and bring the game. But if nobody actually creates the mods, then it's really not not useful at all. So
Yeah.
very much looking forward to the modding community.
Yeah, and when you get the game, there is already like awesome stuff in the workshops, so check those out, because there is quite nice things there.
And now it's gonna be the bummer disclaimer. So basically, there's still one more update coming to the game before the release. So there might be some of the assets which are incompatible, but we'll try to make sure that as much of the mods will work as possible. But there might be some that the authors need to check it out with the with the release version, and then upload them to the workshop. But
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. We're still working, right?
Yeah.
or somebody's working. I'm not really sure if we are still working.
I'm just building cities. That's what I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. So how is your city doing? You're making you have crazy amount of money. But
Yeah.
you're losing people. Why are you
Yeah.
have like?
I don't know.
Maybe you should concentrate on building the city for a while.
Yeah, I think I have like maybe few people who are dying of old age here now, so that might have something to do with the thing, because there are people who die of old age in this game, like you can see there, because these people, these who are now dying here, it's like it doesn't mean like that there is like actually anything like wrong in here. It's just that these people are old and they die at some point, and because this is the oldest part of my city, so these are the people who first moved in, so that's why these people are the ones who are dying now.
That's so sad.
That's so sad, but such is the life.
Yeah, we just made a really sad game. Now somebody's gonna quote me on that, right? The
Yeah.
CEO of Colossal Order admitted they made a sad game.
Let's see what else we have here. Everything great comes from Tampere. That's true.
I'm not sure about that, but sure. Well, City Skylines is coming from Tampere, so I think that's pretty great. I do not understand the black sausage people eat in Tampere, because I'm not originally from Tampere. I'm actually from Jyväskylä, which is central parts of Finland, a little bit more north than Tampere is. Way smaller place as well. But yeah, I mean, that is black sausage. I don't get it. It's weird. Just weird. So don't trust everything that comes from Tampere. But City Skylines you can trust.
City
Approved.
Sky-
I approve this message.
I approve this message. Yeah, that's. Let's see what's there. Are there any guidelines on polygon limits and or art guides available for modded 3D content? Well, you can go and visit the is it City Skylines wiki page? What's the address for that?
It was some kind of Wikia modding guides thingy. Yes, I should probably know this by heart. I will check it out. I will check it out. Can I actually? Am I even a moderator on the chat? Can I paste the link there? Probably not.
There is probably not. Probably not.
Okay. Well, anyway, you can find if you go to Paradox forums, for example.
Yeah.
This is a little bit embarrassing, but I'd like to, point out we're doing this on our free time as just normal devs. Yeah, but modding guides are there. But you could actually explain a little bit, Henkka, because you have actually made some buildings to this game. So what kind of, like, when you are actually creating an asset, if you think about like normal zone building, what kind of polycounts do you get for that, and compared, for example, something like really grand buildings that we have in the game, like the monuments or the unique buildings?
Ah, yeah. Okay. So the first thing, of course, that you have to take into consideration when doing like any of the zone buildings is the is the grid side, like the grid that we have. So you have to think about how big of a building is it. Is it gonna be like 4x4 grids or less? All of these are in the modding guide. But when you make a zone building, you usually want to probably, I'd say, it varies from building to building, but like a couple of thousand triangles. Everyone who's like a modeler probably knows what triangles are. So it's not polygons, it's triangles, because polygons can be like 50 polygons can be more than 50 triangles. But
Thank you, Henkka, for pointing out that I have no idea what I just asked.
yeah, so you make the model 2,000, 3,000 triangles, and then I'd suggest you make like 1024 by 1024 texture files, which include diffuse map, normal map, specular map, if you need alpha map, color mask for if you want to have the color variation for your building, and then illumination map if you want to have awesome things that like glow a little bit, if there's like some sort of awesome advertisement or logo on the wall or something like that. You can use the illumination map for that. So
That's kind of cool, I guess. I mean,
yeah,
sure.
But all of these things are in the modding guide. I think it might have been actually, was it like skylineswiki.com/modding?
Yes, because
Yeah.
somebody just helped us out on the chat
So
and
that's-
wrote it skylineswiki.com/modding.
So go there and check that out.
Yeah, so
And-
basically there's Damien, one of our programmers, has been still updating the API section. So there's something for the people who actually know how to code. That is not me.
And
So,
not me either.
Yeah, because we suck at coding. Or I don't know. I had one course when I was studying, like programming 1, and I barely passed it. I'm embarrassed
yeah,
to say.
I don't even remember how to make websites. I mean, I've been having like this plan to make my own website at some point, but I just can't bring myself to learn even the basics of HTML or whatever that is nowadays. Something awesome.
I don't know. Isn't there like some kind of software that you can just use? But you at
Probably.
least have a Twitch thing. I don't even have Twitter, and that's why. I mean, seriously, we have gotten a lot of feedback on the bird Chirpy. Chirpy is awesome. But there's a lot of hashtags, and then people are like, this is like somebody wrote it who doesn't know, like wants to be cool, and that's exactly how I feel, because I don't understand this social media stuff. So I really try, but then I fail. I'm like, the mom, trying to be with the cool kids, which is horrible because I'm not even that old. Yeah, and now everybody's gonna quote. We don't know anything about coding, we don't know anything about social media. We just have Chirpy. Chirpy knows everything.
Yeah, and you can also follow Chirper on Twitter. So go
Oh my
check
god,
that
I've
out.
seen actually quite a few of them. Not all of them are official chirpers.
Yeah, there's the one that's the official, and
Yeah.
but you can.
I think it's CSL Chirpy.
Yeah. Someone asks me, do I study civil engineering? I don't study civil engineering. I am a graphic designer by trade, so to speak, but I'm like a game artist, so that's my background.
Yeah, I actually did study civil engineering. I was studying automation technology, which has everything to do with games. Not.
But yeah, but you didn't you have like something like nuclear plant things or something?
Oh, I wanted to do that, yeah, but then I kind of couldn't
Yeah, but
couldn't finish my studies maybe because we kind of I was only 3 when we started Colossal Order.
yeah,
So
there probably was like the company that like took all of your attention at the moment.
it
So.
kind of did. It kind of did. I did study a lot of the business courses though, just to make sure that I would be somewhat competent running this company.
Okay, so how can we get mod tools, or do we wait for its release on Steam before it is available in tools? Mod tools.
Yes, mod tools come with the game.
They are. Yeah, they're in the game, and that added to the modding guides in the link that I posted, and that's how you do stuff. I think, probably.
Yeah, I mean, well, you can, for example, check a little bit like beforehand if you want to start working on something, but the asset editor, the map editor, all those are actually part of the game. So you're just gonna have to wait until tomorrow. I'm sorry. There will be a game manual, yes. Game manual should be on the store page of City Skylines. That's Paradox, so if it's not, you can go on the forums and check it out. It should be there when the game releases. We'll be checking as well that it appears there, and so you can see the game manual straight from Steam.
Yeah, and about the modding, go check the Paradox forums, because there is like voting going on for an awesome custom-made building thing. So go check that out too. There are quite awesome buildings people have done. So in the meantime, when you're waiting for the game to come, so you can check all those awesome things out. Everything is awesome. And
yeah. Oh my God! Now you did it. Now the stupid song is in my head. You know, I was watching the Oscar Gala, and there's the Lego. Everything is awesome, and I mean, I have had like now closing to the release and seeing. I mean, this is amazing. I mean, we're so small company from Finland, and we're 13 people, and we have been #1 in Steam top sellers. Thank you guys, all of you guys who have actually pre-ordered the game. That is insane. That is so cool.
Like,
we are extremely happy. So you know the Pharrell song, he did the 24-hour the happy song.
Yeah.
That's been like playing in my head for the last 3 days now. So yeah, very very happy. We're just so happy.
yeah. It's awesome that you guys are also waiting for the game, and that you have been so active on the forums and everything, and it's really cool to see that we do something and people are like they're like really, you know, they like and they wait for it to come out. So it's awesome to see that what you do at work is something people are like eager to try out. And
yeah, absolutely. And I think it's important. This is gonna sound like I'm gonna, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm lecturing people, but it's really I'm gonna do it anyway. Remember, game developers, we're human. We are, you know.
Are we human?
Yeah,
or
but
are we like?
It's like we do appreciate feedback, and we want you guys to tell us how do you feel about the game and how it plays and all that. But remember that you know, be civil, and we really appreciate constructive criticism. But you know, it's and I think Paradox community is great. Actually, it's very civil people there. So
yeah,
it's very nice, because then you guys help us to make a better game, because we're really looking forward to working on City Skylines for a long time in the future. So for example, bringing new content like the tunnels. We're also working. I mean, we're gonna start working on these after the release, probably next week, because I think I need like a couple of days of holiday this week. I don't know, Henkka, how you feel. I'm so exhausted. It's crazy. So
probably maybe.
Okay, so you don't need. You just said it. You don't need any vacation time. So you're gonna be working on the tunnels this week, right? Right. But yeah, I mean, we don't have any any ETA on that when the tunnels will be ready. It needs quite a bit of coding, art, design is involved in it. So, but other thing we're working on is actually European, or planning to work on is European buildings. So those wall-to-wall buildings. Henkka, tell how cool that is, because that is cool.
That is. I mean, think about the first sim game. Think about those types of buildings that create that like European feel to your city, and now
like cities in motion.
Yeah,
meaning cities in motion.
Yeah, and now we are bringing that same atmosphere to this game. It's like the most awesomest thing.
Most awesomest thing. Yes.
So let's see what else we have here. Could you ask? There is the implementation of tunnels. So it's so the tunnels is gonna take
X amount of time.
X amount of time after we've like after the release. So we're still in the release like boom here. So you guys be patient. We're gonna get there.
Yeah, I mean, just enjoy the game first for a little while, and then you know, start anticipating the next.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. I mean, we working with a publisher. I get a lot of like requests, and people are asking like early access and press keys and all that. But unfortunately, as mere developer, we don't have that power. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's all publisher. That evil publisher. Denying you the access to the game. But if you think about it, you can play tomorrow and you will have the absolutely latest version of the game.
Yeah,
because all of those streamers there, they haven't gotten their hands on the very last polished, absolutely beautiful version of the game.
And it's going to blow your mind!
Yeah, absolutely.
So
this is
So yeah. Will there be Steve achievements? Yes, there will.
Yeah.
Yes, there will be Steve achievements.
Yeah, though there is the thing that if you actually use something like unlimited money mod, then they will disable.
Yeah, so if you use the mods and like these kinds of like sorta cheating, if you will, you are not gonna get the achievements. So if you want to get them, you have to play it, you know, by the book.
Yep.
What languages the game will have in launch and or patched later?
Well, actually, oh my god, English, German.
Someone is actually answering here.
Really?
Let's
Perfect.
see if you have it all correct.
Oh my god, this is unfair. So English, German. Then we have Spanish, French.
Correct.
Then we have. It was something really weird. Not weird. I don't want to say this is weird. People will quote us on such like weird stuff after this stream.
Remember to use hashtag. Mariina knows languages.
Yeah, exactly. Brazilian Portuguese.
Yes.
And then we have Russian and Polish.
Exactly. Correct.
Was it right?
Yes, it was correct.
And then the beautiful thing is that because we are actually working, we're working on the modding tools. So what we are working on is that people could actually bring their own language files to the game. So we might end up getting the Finnish language at some point.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I mean, seriously, Finnish is not exactly the first priority in any game publisher's list when working on a game. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, guys. Finns buy more games.
Yeah.
If all the Finnish people buy our game, we will be extremely happy. Extremely happy.
And then someone will make the mod.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So what else do we have here? Let's see. Someone says that you are the CEO. It's your job to lecture people.
Also whip them. Damn it! I just, I can't help myself. I shouldn't say these things out loud, right? Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, speak, continue. Speak.
Speak. What am I supposed to say?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Will there be also Steam achievements in the hardcore mode? I don't think there will be separate Steam achievements in the hardcore
No.
mode. It's just like Steam achievements for all the game. Are there any buildings in your current city that you directly worked on? Yes, I have. Sorry, I'm a little bit backlogging the chat here, but there are so many questions. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna show now this the courthouse here. This is something I really like because it's awesome, and it's made by me, so of course. Then we have, I mean, there are a lot of buildings, but there are some buildings that I especially like. Then there's the transport tower. I like that because it's like weird.
I think it's weird.
Weird and awesome. Awesome. Don't forget that it's awesome.
Of course, of course.
It's awesome.
No, but did you actually work on the colossal offices?
Oh yes, I did.
That is the coolest. That is the coolest.
This is actually the idea. I think is from Antti, our art director, who did the first sort of concept for this, and then I put like a little bit flavor on it, and here it is. The Colossal Order International like corporate headquarters. So yeah, whenever you build your city, remember to put this on the best spot in the city, or not. It's up to you.
Yeah, but can you actually explain more about the buildings in the city?
Explain the buildings.
You know, it's like if you think about the progression in the game, you basically what we have is we have unlocking mechanic there, right? So
Yep.
Based on the population, you get to unlock more stuff, more room in the or more land
Yes.
in the map, and so what else is there that I can achieve in the game?
Well, of course, when you start, you get the progression milestones, which open up the different city services, and the city services also are not opened like not everything in the city service is opened at once. So you're sort of starting from the small town feel, and then when you progress in the game and you get the city running, all the good stuff that you do in the game for the city affects how the city, the buildings look also, and how the citizens like develop further. So at first you might have like these small detached houses with, you know, the like these more like how do you say, traditional, and then when you get like the city grows bigger and you get more good stuff, you start to see these large villas and all these more high-tech type buildings with which have like these what are they called? Like these sun you know what I mean, the sun ray collectors. Solar panels. Solar
Yeah.
panels is what
Yeah.
I was looking for. So not only do you get like new buildings for the services, but you also see how the city, like the zoned buildings, grow and change in time, you know, to higher level buildings. So you might have like smaller apartment buildings that then grow into these more high-rise type buildings, and so on. And
Yeah.
so as you can see in my city now, I have quite a lot of like these taller buildings here, especially in this like the sort of old city area where they have been like been able to develop for a longer time. So it looks like it's like the natural center of the city for here. And what else do you have some awesome stuff about the buildings that you remember? Do you have like some favorite buildings or?
Yeah, I mean, I think about the buildings, it's actually really the kind of gives you character for the city. So there's plenty of different kinds of unique buildings. And of course, there needs to be parks. Have you placed any parks? Where are all your parks?
My parks are everywhere. Let's see. Ah, here in the Mill District, there's one park here. I'm gonna actually put this, so you can have different kind of parks, and the people, there's like some person like just started going. Ah, it's a tourist because she's like she has that luggage with her. So and there's other people there, and let's see, there's basketball, like this. Is it like basketball court or something? How is it like? Yeah, but you have to remember that's actually pre-order content. So everybody who likes that basketball court, go buy the game now, quickly. Now, go!
Now, go quickly.
That's
so we have quite a few, and there's the dog park. That is so cute.
Yeah.
And bouncy castle, which looks a little bit insane.
Yeah. Let's. I'm gonna put the bouncy castle here now.
Yeah.
Check this out. This is. Is it like first time? Look at that. Look at that. It's like yay. Wee. And then there's gonna be like people in there. Once the people find out that there is a new park, they're gonna go there, and it's gonna be awesome. And we also have this one. Let's put this here somewhere too. It's the
what is it?
Carousel Park.
Oh my god, I bet somebody really amazing made that carousel.
Yeah, I wonder who it was. Might
yeah, I wonder who it was.
So these are like the, are these like the pre-order bonus, or what are these? Can you
yeah, that's the pre-order bonus assets there. I have no idea what will happen if you haven't pre-ordered. I don't know. Will these be lost forever? I don't know. It might be devastating. There might be only like, think about few people who have the dog park in their game. That is sad.
Yeah.
Because
so
what is the meaning of a city without a dog park? Then with the pet ban you can deny all the dogs to go there.
Yeah, you can put like dog parks everywhere and then say that no one can go there.
Yeah, because that totally makes sense.
Okay.
But yeah, there's quite a few questions. So basically about the color correction. So this is the North theme, I think.
Yes, this is like the out of the box North theme.
Yeah, and I think there might be actually quite a few options. I mean, in the game we have tropical kind of a, you know, palm trees, sunny. Then there's the Central European or Southern European one with leafy trees, and then the North theme. That's a funny story. We basically looked out the window and added tons of color to make the North theme. Because that's how grey it is in Finland all the time. Well, I mean, spring is coming. Today was beautiful. There was actually sunshine. It hasn't been like, you know, today for months now.
Yeah.
So that's why we're, you know, like really making games. We just want to escape the reality of what is Finland. So, but for the color corrections, there's quite a few options I hope coming, because players and modders, you can actually make your own color corrections, and it should be pretty easy. They tell me. I haven't tried myself yet. I've been relatively busy doing other stuff, but
yeah.
I mean, yeah, this week when I actually have some free time, I'm gonna definitely go try those out.
Yeah.
I want something like super dark.
Yeah, you can also make it like
Sim City.
Yeah, you can make
like
actually
that.
black and white if you want, like that is completely black and white, like the Sin City movie or something. If you want that, that's possible. So
yeah,
someone is
so
probably
cool.
gonna make it. Yeah.
We gave the idea.
Yeah, and also you can, if you want to like do some crazy stuff here, you can actually overwrite these and check like what weird color combinations you might get with like having like different types of things. I'm not sure if I'm actually, do I have a Boreal? I think it's like this, huh? Let's see. Check this out. This is like this is a weird version, because this actually is mixing the north and the sunny together, so you get these weird and different types of things, so you can test even within the game, like out of the box, if you wanna check like the different mixtures of like. So
yeah. So a couple of questions quickly. There is the brush tool for trees that people have been asking for.
Yeah.
That is not possible in game. In the map editor, you can actually place the trees with different kind of brushes, and then in the game, it's more about either how we thought about it is that you either create parks in the asset editor and those, or they want to really just tinker with like individual props and assets. So you can actually place individual trees, for example, between houses if there's a little spot that you really just want to make more decorative or more beautiful. So there's quite a few options with the decoration tool, but there's no brush at the moment. We haven't planned to put a brush in game for the trees. It seems that people really would like to see one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to like discuss this at the office at some point.
Yeah, because that
I don't know.
That also requires some design thinking also. So it's not just that we just place it there, because the trees that you put here, they are actually, these are not like just, you know, you actually have to pay a little bit money with these things. So if you're brushing like accidentally like a large area, so what happens? Do you like go on the minus in the bank balance and everything like that? So it's actually a game mechanic when you put it in the actual gameplay. So it requires some further thinking, I think.
Well, I mean, seriously, Henkka, if you think about it, I wonder how much money people would actually pay to get the brush tool in the game.
Yeah.
Evil laughter.
Yeah. Then there's...
Yeah, sorry.
There's something... what do you think about the 25 plot mod already? Well, it was pretty cool, but officially I'm not gonna say anything about it. But as on a personal level, I think it was pretty cool to see that someone actually had it already done.
That was so cool.
But always remember that...
It's a huge map.
Yeah, it's a huge map, and then someone is... what other thing? Is there a height limit to the buildings in the game? Well, not exactly, but to make the game playable and not like make the camera jump around like insanely from tall buildings or like some sort of like tower structures, you probably shouldn't be making like twice as tall towers as the tallest buildings we have here, because it might just look weird.
Yeah, I think it's more about aesthetics, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
If you think about the height of the building, like, you can have those really, really high ones, but then again, I think it's all about, like, how they fit together.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, you have some of those are cool. I love these. These are, like, if you think about, what is it called? We have the deluxe edition in the game. So there are different landmarks, and these are actually real life landmarks. So I'm really looking forward to seeing people actually creating buildings from where they are from, if you think about it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's true.
We could totally have something from Tampere, which now sounds extremely lame, because then somebody living somewhere like in Paris, they can put like super cool stuff.
That's true. So check out the deluxe edition if you want yourself a nice, awesome thing like the Eiffel Tower, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because everybody needs at least one Eiffel Tower needs to be in the city, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But there's other cool. This totally turned into a like ad.
Yeah.
This is not supposed to happen. But there's actually an art book as well. So you actually did, Henkka, contribute in that one.
Yes, I did some writing for it, and our awesome art director Antti did some stuff like art for it, and compiled the thing, and then our other artists also contributed to the thing, and it's awesome thing. So
yeah, it's gonna be exciting. and there's also a soundtrack, and the music for City Skylines was composed by Valtonen and Jani Laaksonen. And yeah, it's I like it. I love the theme. It's very like Disney music-ish or
Yes.
Disney movie-ish.
Yes.
It's very what is the word? It's mahtipontinen in Finnish. It's like I don't know.
It's like bombastic.
That's a horrible word.
I don't
That's
know,
not-
but
I
it's
wasn't
like
going on
epic.
for-
It's like epic, but
Epic,
also
yes.
like sort of like adventures also.
Yeah.
Someone is asking about my computer specs because the game seems to stutter. So that's correct because my computer specs. I have a couple of years old computer which doesn't have the best graphics card at the moment. So that's probably it, and also because the streaming takes some toll on the computer. So that's probably it. But if I wasn't like streaming, this would run quite awesomely. But yeah, check out the specs from the Steam store and wherever you go and buy it.
Steam store has the specs. There has been actually. Let's make this really like controversial stream. So basically, the forum I was reading, this was actually on Saturday, because I'm a workaholic. So on Saturday I was reading, and there seems to be quite a few places which have copied some old system requirements.
Yes.
And people were a little bit upset about that. I'm sorry. In the development, we do give like system requirements that we feel that are somewhat correct for the game.
Yes.
And then we then there's compatibility testing, where we check that how close did we guess, and then they are finalized. The system requirements have been finalized, and the final working ones are on Steam.
Yes.
So check Steam to make sure, or Paradox Store. Paradox Store also has the correct ones, but don't trust any fan sites. They may have wrong information, so please check out the correct system requirements, because it's very sad if you buy the game and you can't run it because you don't meet the requirements. And we have both minimum and recommended requirements, and there's quite a few graphic options in the game you can tinker with. So
Yes.
yeah. So you can, with the minimum requirements, if you have a lower end machine, you can like drop the graphic quality a little bit to check it out, so you get a smoother, or the game will run smoother.
Yes.
But it's not as heavy on the graphic card as it is on the CPU, right?
Yeah. The CPU, the simulation, the CPU is the more important one, because the simulation takes the power. Needs the power from the CPU, so that's the key component for this game, because you can always turn the graphics to lower settings, but the simulation is how it is, because it can't be like, at least I don't think it can't be like changed in like spec wise. So check that your CPU is like in order, and then check your graphics card.
Yeah,
Those
definitely.
those are the two things that you need to check.
Yeah.
There's someone asks about zooming. Does the game zoom into the middle of the screen? Yes, the game zooms always the same. It doesn't follow the cursor like in some other games. Can we make our own landscape terrain before starting a city? Yes, you can. You can spend half a year making awesome maps in the map editor, and then start playing. I mean, you're gonna, if you're like a map maker, then you're probably gonna spend quite a lot of time there, because just playing with the water physics is awesome. It is actually. It's really awesome. I don't know how else to say it.
The map editor is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about the map size, in the map editor you actually do modify the entire landscape.
Yes.
So how much is that? That's like big.
That was like 9 by 9 tiles, which means it's like 18 by 18 kilometers, if I remember correctly.
I think it was 81 square kilometers. That is huge, because we wanted to kind of make it so that in the game you can take like really pretty video and screenshots, and you know, because you want to show after you have made a beautiful city, you want to show it off.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's quite a few. There's quite a lot of space, kind of like outside the city borders, and that's to make it so that it gives you the illusion that the game, the map continues.
Yes.
And doesn't just end roughly.
Yeah, you are not just like on, especially for the screenshots and stuff like that. It doesn't seem like you're on like a slab of land that is like hangs in a space or something like that. That you're actually in a real world, so to speak. So that was something actually. I think that was like one of the things that was like very early on that we wanted to have in the game, that it actually feels like you are not like just like on a square area that has like where the world ends, like.
Yeah, that was a stupid idea. That was so stupid, because then everybody wanted to expand to that entire area. That totally backfired completely. Completely failed with that one.
Yeah,
horrible.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Same thing with like, hey, we could have these 25 tiles here, and then you could like pick where to expand the city, and it doesn't have to be always square. You can make like L-shaped city or something. Totally failed. Oh no, everybody wanted to get exactly the 25 tiles. But I mean, they can with modding, sure.
Yes.
But that's not exactly what we wanted. Not exactly what we were going for.
Yes, and always remember that if the game doesn't work well with the 25 tiles, it's
not our fault.
It's up to you to fix it yourselves by turning off the mod or something else, or buying like a huge supercomputer from the future or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even about so much of the performances, but if you think about it, we have quite a few caps in the game so that the performances wouldn't go horrible. So there's limited amount of assets you can have in the map. For there's 1 million citizens, there will not be more than 1 million citizens in your cities. It's the same. There's a cap with the trees, for example.
Yes.
How many trees can you have? Like 250,000?
Yes, 250,000. Yes.
Yeah. So these are the kind of things that we have thought that in the 9 map tiles, these are plenty. But then when you actually have a huge city, you might actually start hitting these caps.
Yes.
But I don't know. Let's see what future holds. We are totally not supporting bigger maps officially. Never ever will we officially say that it's cool, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, and we're probably gonna check from time to time what the like the most craziest maps are gonna look like and how the game like performs with them. So like on our free time, not officially. So it's nice actually. I've been checking out the streams on Twitch with where some people are playing with the large maps, and it's been quite interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. And the 1 million population cap, we have been discussing this quite a lot. The reason for this is that all the citizens are simulated. They are individual citizens.
Yes.
And there was kind of the choice if we want to go with so that we have like one dude in the city.
Yes.
And then he would represent, let's say, like 10 people. But we wanted to kind of keep the numbers exactly.
Yes, one dude is actually one dude.
Yeah.
And his name is Jim.
Let's meet Jim. Where's Jim?
I don't know, where is Jim? Jim is somewhere here.
I don't know, just pick somebody and name him Jim. Problem solved.
But we can't name just anyone, because we have to find like the... Where's the business guy? There was like someone in a suit, because that looks like a Jim.
Okay. I don't know, that's just weird, Henkka, that's weird.
No, there he is. Earl Harris, but now his name is Jim.
Great.
And he worker at Fine Furniture, which is there. Okay, so let's follow Jim and see what happens.
Yeah.
So what
Hey,
else?
can I like advertise somebody else in your stream?
Yes, do that.
Oh my god, I was watching Sip's video. He has like those YouTube videos. He has like 3 parts playing City Skylines. And
I have never heard of this Sips fellow. Who might this be?
And yeah, but in the part 3, he named a dog Herbert, and he was extremely pleased with himself. I think that was great. But even better than naming the dog, what we did in Germany, I was in Berlin for a couple of days for German press tour, and which was fun. My first time in Berlin. It was cold. I was rather upset. I was thinking that I go more to the south from Finland. It shouldn't be as cold as it is in Tampere. But that aside, we actually started to follow a seagull. So we found a seagull. We named the seagull, and we were just following the seagull around. That was fun. Which doesn't make us at all weird.
So, well, I don't know what to say about that.
Henkka, you don't have to say anything.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, let's see what else we have here. There's plans on plans on merging lanes. Not at the moment, I think.
No, not at the moment. No. I think this is something that we have been quite. Now this is gonna be the time honest talk, but
yeah.
It's okay because us Finns, except you, Henkka, who doesn't drink, I'm basically, able to say all sorts of things because as Finns we're constantly drunk. But the point is that we did not see this game getting this much hype. This game was made with very small resources. Cities in Motion, as it was popular among simulation fans,
yes.
City Skylines has gotten so much attention. It's almost overwhelming, and there's a lot of things we feel that we want to improve in the game.
Yes.
But we will just, if you guys just give us time, give us feedback. We will look into it, we'll see what can be done, we'll discuss with Paradox. And first things we will concentrate on are the tunnels and the European buildings, and let's see what we do after that. Yeah.
That's we have this long list of things that we want to make and what the fans want to make, so we have to check these things and see what we can do and on what time frame and so on. Probably that's
Yeah, and it's also a collab. I don't know how to say that in English. I can write it. It's a joint effort.
Yes.
Yeah.
Collaboration.
Thank you, Henkka.
Yes.
Joint effort with Paradox as well. It's great to be working with a publisher who understands the genre. I think they understand simulation games. They have a lot of love for City Skylines. So we're very excited to see where we can take this game in the future.
Yes. Indeed. Someone is saying that my city is looking very nice, and I'm gonna say thank you. I like to make nice looking cities. Oh, check this out, guys. I'm gonna just jump right in here and see my awesome this avenue that I have here, which has the cars are moving awesomely because everything is awesome, and I have this little building that reminds of the Parisian Arc de, I don't know how it's said in French. Maybe the Arc of Triumph or something like that. And it's here and it's awesome because it's
that looks so nice.
Yes.
We need the French guy to say it. Arc de Triomphe.
yeah. French guy.
Something like that. Yeah, that's why we have a French guy. Though he never speaks French at the office. Such a bummer.
Yeah, that's true. He just wants to speak English.
Yeah. And nobody understands a word.
Let's see. Someone is asking, those unique buildings like the Large Hadron Collider, won't they ruin the game if they're too powerful? Well, now there is your mistake, Mr. Painless73, because the unique building or monuments, actually, they are the endgame content that you can use to sort of like deal with one of the basic needs of the city like at once. So, for example, the fusion power plant might look like futuristic, which it's supposed to be because it's still like not real thing, like in any practical sense, and it takes care of all the energy needs that you ever have. So it's meant to be like a little bit sci-fi-ish in a way, you know.
Yeah, those are cool. We have five. We call them monuments. They are because if you think about the city, it grows. You can grow the city really big. So,
Yes.
and it's just end game content. So you kind of can build toward it. You need to collect certain unique buildings on your way to gaining a monument.
Yes.
And it's not supposed to be overpowering. We can blame the designers if they, if you're not happy with that, how the game is balanced. But I feel that they are really nice because when you have a huge city, you just want kind of one of those city services completely handled, and then
Yeah.
you can tweak other things.
Yes, exactly. It sort of gives you the room to not worry about one thing, sort of like, so you can start to more like fiddle with the details and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I mean you can potentially collect all of the unique buildings because they are like in-game achievements. You get to keep them from one playthrough to another.
Yes.
And then it is possible that you can actually collect all of those in one map.
Yes.
Might take a while.
Yes, I've played quite a few games and now I have everything like unlocked that I can use in this map. I haven't used them all because I'm trying to make the city also look cool, and when I'm expanding then I'm putting more, but at the moment I have almost everything built now, but it's so you can, but wasn't there like a option where you can actually try to reset them?
Yeah, I mean
yeah.
if you reset the configuration from the options, you get to
start
kind of
yeah,
start over.
Yeah, if you have someone else who hasn't played the game yet and wants to get the original experience of unlocking things, they can reset the configuration file and then play the game as it was like when you first opened the box, basically. So there's that. There's people are saying about the Arc de Triomphe. I'm gonna say it like Arc de Triomphe, and it's like a horrible mixture of
Is it
English.
Triumph
Yeah,
or something?
I think it's Arc of Triumph in English, but I usually say it Arc de Triomphe, so it's like a horrible mixture of English and French. So
Yeah, but think about what it actually is in Finnish. Say it in Finnish.
Riemukaari.
Yeah,
It's like
we like our R's. R.
yeah, more than the French.
Yeah, but let's take a few minutes here, or a couple of seconds. So, guys who have joined the stream lately, it's here Henkka, who's Colossal Order's artist / designer, playing the game, and my name is Mariina. I'm the CEO of Colossal Order. We are playing a game called City Skylines, a city builder Colossal Order has made. Paradox Interactive, our dear friends from Sweden, work as the publisher, and yeah, the game's coming out tomorrow, guys.
And if you don't have already checked it, you can check the links. I've put them on the Twitch, on my Twitch page. You can check the Steam and the Paradox forums there, so go there. Continue, please.
Yeah. So yeah, there's the FAQ and something like that on the forums. That's unfortunately, it's still gonna take like almost 24 hours before the game releases because yeah,
The anticipation is killing me.
It is. I can't wait for any longer.
It's funny because for you guys who are listening to this and are waiting to play it, it's like very similar to us who are waiting, but for different things. We're waiting for it to be released and to see how people, you know, when they
how
start...
you guys play.
Yeah, I mean, we're both waiting things, but we're waiting it like from the different perspective. So everyone is waiting something. What?
Yeah.
What else we have? What was the biggest obstacle to overcome while working on the game? I don't know. What was the biggest obstacle? I think we were like when we were first starting with the water mechanics and stuff, we were like really cautious about it to, you know, to get it right, to get it to work. It wasn't like personally my obstacle, but like I think that was one of the most challenging things that we had in the game that we wanted to have in there, but that was never tried before. So it was like this unknown territory. But we have awesome programmers who have been working on it, and well, you've seen the streams and stuff, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
like...
I mean, we call them the magicians.
Yes.
They're the magicians. It's all magic.
Yes, yes, it's magic. Yeah, if ever...
have you guys seen the congratulations screen? That's how magical our programmers are. They actually there's like really nice fireworks when you get to get to a certain milestone. That's pretty. So pretty.
Yes, it is. I was like, at first when I first saw it, I was like, wait, what's happening? What's happening? And then I was like, oh, it's like these like fireworks and stars and things, and I was like, whoa, what's this? And it was cool. You can experience it tomorrow when the game launches. So hang in there.
Think about if there would be like some kind of horrible catastrophe with like you know, like at Paradox offices or something, and then the game wouldn't come out. That would be a disaster.
Yes. That's like understatement, but yes it would. Everyone would be waiting for it for a long time, and then it wouldn't ever come. Yeah. But you know, we can be like, you know, rather pessimistic. Yes.
About things, but I really do feel that with City Skylines, it's been just amazing how people are so interested in this game. It's like it's fantastic. It's just fantastic how many people are actually even watching this stream.
Yes.
That's insane.
That's insane. It's awesome,
people,
guys.
what are you doing here? This is insane.
Someone asks me, do I like Fallout 3? Yes, I do. I don't know that if that has any other significant meaning for anything else, but I do like that game. So
yeah. I don't understand anything you know, of games. I'm just here for the money.
Hashtag I'm in for the money.
Yeah. No, but City Skylines tomorrow, sometime in the evening European time, most likely 7 p.m. CET.
Yes.
Just clarifying, because people don't seem to know how to Google things. I'm sorry.
Just hang in there, guys. Hang in there. It's like less than 24 hours.
Exactly.
Yes.
Not so much longer anymore.
Yes. Let's see. Are you getting expansion? Let's see. What is this? Are getting expansions, or are you letting the modders take care of that? Are we making is this like? Are we making expansions, or are we letting the modders take care of that? I think the modders.
I hope we make expansions.
Yeah, I think the modders.
It would be cool.
Yeah, I think the modders are taking care of the modding, but we have our own stuff we are probably gonna do.
Like tunnels.
Yeah,
tunnels.
Like tunnels.
Yeah, I think modders can make European buildings, but what is cool is that we'll put the magicians to work on the wall-to-wall buildings.
Yes.
That will be cool.
Yes.
And we want to kind of. Oh. This is a joint effort.
Yes.
Between the community and Colossal Order and Paradox Interactive, so that we can discuss what we want to see in the game next, and then work toward it. I think
Yes.
there will be a lot of modders who can do. Oh, now.
Now, check that.
Yes, check the fireworks.
The
So
fireworks.
cool. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's gonna be super exciting to hear what you guys want to see in the game, and then us working toward that goal
Yes.
together with modders.
Yes.
I'm thinking people can do really, really cool stuff, and hopefully they do. And then we try to do the things that modders just can't.
Yes. So yeah. So there is work for both of the groups, us and you guys.
Yeah.
So,
And we kind of I have no idea. We don't as the developers, we don't really see any of the sales figures, and that's all the publisher
yes.
things. So we really are just looking forward to work on this game, hear your feedback, and you know, it's. I have a feeling we're doing quite well. I would assume #1 top seller, you know,
Yes,
on Steam.
on many days now. I mean,
so insane.
It's like when I first like even imagined to be working in the games industry. It was like that was like a far-reaching dream. Like back when I was playing like the first Nintendo I got, but now we are like making a game that's like #1. It's like my mind is exploding.
Yeah, exactly. No, but we are definitely looking forward to work on this game in the future. We will follow Paradox, the DLC model that they have, for example, with Crusader Kings 2 and EU4. So we will be making stuff for free, basically. That is the most important thing. Buy the game and you will be getting more stuff, updates, features in the future for free. And then we, of course, will make something that you will kind of hopefully pay for, because, I mean, somebody needs to pay for the booze. But
The
it's
food.
some.
She meant to
Yes,
say
the
the food, not the booze.
Food, exactly. Yeah, food. No, but it's really great opportunity to kind of have both, because I understand people who they want to buy a game and they want to play it, and they don't want to keep constantly paying more for it.
Yes.
Fine. And those who want to constantly pay more for it, yay!
Yay!
But you will get content. You will get content.
Yes, and
for that.
and then there's always the modders who are like making crazy stuff for the games. So you're gonna get like cool stuff from us, and then those who are like can't like wait for us to make cool stuff because we are making cool stuff. Then you can check the modders what they're doing at the time and waiting for us to make cool stuff.
Yeah,
No.
so we can basically like summarize this stream. Cool stuff, everything is awesome, happy.
Yes.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and yes, someone is like screaming. Waffle is asking if I'm gonna upload this to my YouTube channel, and yes, I am. I'm going to upload
Oh no!
it there. And someone is saying that Tampere sounds awesome when you say it in Finnish, and Tampere. Yes, you can use that now. I'm gonna do it now. Tampere. Use that soundbite for your awesome things, whatever you're doing.
That's weird. That's just weird.
Let's see, what else do we have here? How do you spell the name of the Finnish city you guys are from? Tampere. Okay, so
Oh my god.
the anticipation is killing us all. We're hopefully just like not really killing you, but
Yeah, that would be sad.
yes.
Or did you actually like, pre-order already and pay for the game? Because then it's not as critical. I'm
See?
sorry, it's getting late. I've had a long day. I've been working quite a few hours lately.
Yoop_HS is asking again if I like Fallout 3, and yes, I do like. And then there's like, can you ask Mariina if she can give any sort of ballpark figure on sales figures? And we don't have
No.
them because we are not the publisher, so so that's
that's
Paradox's
it.
thing.
It is exactly like Sweden and Finland back in the day.
Yes.
Paradox and Colossal. Sweden
Exactly.
and Finland back in the day.
How will the modded buildings be mixed in the existing areas, for example residential areas? Can you choose? I think main flow is that you activate the mods, and if they are made correctly, they should appear in the... If you make like a zoned building, like a residential building, like an apartment building, 4x4, it should appear as one of the variations, like of the different apartment buildings, and it should be there. And there should be like the zoned buildings will have the function of the zoned buildings, and if you make ploppables, you can make your own police station and have that function instead of, you know, like the police station in the game. So basically you have the both things. They are not just eye candy. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, when you're importing your own buildings, you get to choose if you add one as variation to the existing ones, or if you want to replace them. So yeah, I'm trusting you, community, to make some cool, completely new environments. If you think about replacing all of those buildings with something. No, Henkka.
No.
Medieval buildings or something.
Yes,
buildings.
yes.
Let's keep it buildings.
Yes. But anyway, by the way, we were just in the beginning when we started this. I had the problems with the industrial area in the game, and now you can see here that there's only like a couple of buildings that are abandoned now because I created more workers. Well, I didn't create them. I made rooms for them to build their houses and move in. So, but you can see now that the place is actually starting to revitalize itself when the situation get better. So there's that one thing from the beginning of the stream.
Cool.
Yeah, that was a weird tangent, but yes.
Yeah. What I could do is I could do. Should we have a small break, or I will come back in a second, or how do you want to do this, Henkka? It's your stream.
I think I'm gonna probably play for maybe a while and check if there's more questions, and maybe, I don't know, half an hour or something, and see if there's any more after that, and maybe then stop. But if you wanna hang out or hang out here or
yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Cool. Talk to you in a second.
Yes. Let's see what else do you have? Ah, yes, my avatar is I modified the Bip-Boy thing because I like the graphics. Yes, it's I sort of like took the art style and then I made my own self in there in a way. If a modder makes something that should be core feature, will you include it in the game itself? Since I don't like cheating by using mods usually. Well, you can include it, like if you want to make your own police station from your own town or city or something. You can put it there and either replace the original police station, or you can add it to the already existing police stations and put the correct values in it, and then it works like the other police stations. And of course it's up to you to make it so that it's not cheating if that's what you want to avoid. What are your favorite aspects of the game? The water simulation is one of really cool stuff, and I like the dams. I really do. Especially if you have like a map that has like the higher drop on the water, like the water source or the river flows from a higher terrain, and you have like more like a canyon type thing where the river flows. You can have like really cool looking dams. What about seasons? Do you get winter, summer, and day-night cycles? I can't really comment on that, but day-night cycle is just like the winter-summer thing is I have no official things to say about those. Have you thought about having metro depths to as well as tunnels so they can cross over each other? Well, at the moment the metros work like they don't cross each other over or under, they just cross each other. Like you can make like junctions in here in the tunnels, but we don't have different heights now, and we'll see what we do with the tunnels once we get to actually do them, and see how that goes, and if we can have something there. But it's still up to the design, and when we get to do that after the releases. Day night, please. Yes, that's one of the wishes people have had, but like I said before, I really can't say anything about that because we haven't discussed about that in that sense. Yes, it's Foxy Chrissy. Yes, it's great to see what you guys think about the game, and visit the forums and Reddit and all the places, and watch the streams. I've had the streams running on my work computer like from the day they started streaming, the first Quill and the other guys, and it was awesome to see like people who haven't been doing anything about the game, like new people who are starting to play it. It's always awesome to see what happens then. Do you have launch party in Tampere during weekend? I have no idea about that.
Hi Henkka.
Hey.
I'm back. No, we don't.
So, what else is here? I've been trying to answer the questions, but there's so many that I keep losing where I was last time when I'm answering.
Oh no. I have no idea. I don't stream anything ever.
So Adamatis88 asks, is it just is a building that you make yourself? Is it just like eye candy, or is it actually functional? So yes, it is actually functional, and it depends how it functions, if you make it a zoned building or if you make it a ploppable building. You should say Tampere with a Tampere accent. I'm not from Tampere myself originally, so I don't have the Tampere accent.
Do we actually have anybody who's originally from Tampere?
I don't think so.
I mean, there's quite a few of us who have come to Colossal. No, we didn't come to Colossal from other cities. We came to study in Tampere.
Yes,
there's quite a few schools, and yeah, at the university and at the University of Applied Sciences, and yeah, then we just kind of got stuck there because we started a game company in Tampere.
Someone asks, Mariina, do you want Chirper Skylines merchandise?
Yes. Have you guys actually seen the mugs we made for ourselves? I also have a t-shirt. Henkka doesn't want the t-shirt. I asked everybody at the office who wants a t-shirt with Chirper on the t-shirt. Everybody else wanted one, but Henkka. You are the black sheep of this team.
Yes.
But yeah, the mugs are super cute. You can see them on our Facebook, Colossal Order Facebook page.
Yes.
The picture.
Go there and check them out.
Yeah, like out the page or something.
Yes,
I don't know.
yes.
I'm really bad at this marketing stuff.
What else? Asian buildings. Yes, someone was talking actually, like on the forums at one point, that they were planning on making Asian buildings. I don't know how many they eventually managed to make, but you should check out the Steam community and see if they make some. Any other flying vehicles like helicopters, etc., or just airplanes at the moment? Just airplanes at the moment. We don't have helicopters in the game.
Yeah, because we got so much flame for having helicopters in our first game that we're never implementing helicopters ever again.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding. But it was we had helicopters in Cities in Motion 1, but people found it unrealistic.
Yes.
I am not bitter or anything, but I remember that forever.
Yes, even though I think they were mostly for the white collar, like rich guys who used them, but they still found them like supremely.
I would use a helicopter. If I would be super rich, I would just, you know, buy myself a helicopter. Probably I would need a pilot as well. I don't know if those are, you know, really sold, but I mean hired. I could hire one.
Sold. You're like buying a pilot.
No, I'm just buying the helicopter. Yeah.
Mariina, you can't buy people.
What? What about all the slaves under the, you know, in the cellar of the office?
No.
Shh. Exactly.
Are there?
No, it's fun.
Yeah. Are there limits to custom buildings so that they won't appear everywhere like it happened sometimes in SimCity 4? Well, the custom buildings, if you make them correctly and when you import them into the game and you get the, you know, you put them in the right category, if they're zoned buildings, they should appear just like every other zoned building in the game.
Henkka, blame the user. Blame the user. Yes. If you didn't do it right, it won't work right.
Yes. Does the trees have any function at all or just pretty? Yes, they are. They reduce noise pollution. So, and we have also, if you have this like really polluted area, you can see that the trees are starting to wither in the area, so that's awesome. So check that out. They look like really creepy when they start losing their leaves and stuff like that. HenkkaArt, are you single? Yes, I am. Oh my god, these questions.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, Henkka, I think you should really get one of the Chirper t-shirts, because it does say there that give me a chance.
Indeed. So you can hear our CEO.
I just care about you, you know.
Yeah. Launch party at Tampere during weekend. Someone is asking this.
Maybe they'll arrange one for us. That would be cool.
Yeah, if you like arrange for us, like.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
Yeah. Uskomatonta, Tampereelta tulee jotain hyvää.
What?
Someone says unbelievable, there's something good coming from Tampere, but there's lots of things that are cool that come from Tampere.
I can't think of anything but City Skylines at the moment. Let's see.
Kummeli.
Oh, I did not get that. I shouldn't say this out loud because it's like this comedy series thing or comedy group from Tampere. This is going like really like into the Finnish thing. I think we have more international audience. I hope.
Yeah.
Yes. So how about we concentrate on the game specific questions?
Yes. Let's see.
Do you want me to ask one, or?
You can, if you want.
Because people are asking about the public transportation.
Okay.
So if you could explain a little bit what kind of options do we have in the game?
Okay, so like everything else, when it comes to city services, the public transportation unlocks in the different progression milestones. So you don't have to like be overwhelmed immediately when you start growing the city. So you can first have the bus services. You place the bus depot into the map. The bus depot is basically the storage base and the HQ of the whole bus line thing. And once you place the bus depot into the city, I have when I started the game, it's like right here. And once you've placed that, you can start building bus lines. Bus lines are really easy and intuitive to build in this game. You can choose, of course, which side of the road it is and so forth, and you can just start by clicking the bus stops and adding more and doing cool routes, and the bus line always adjusts itself depending on if there are one-way roads or two-way roads or something like that. And it's really simple when you do it, and intuitive, which is because we wanted to have all the public transport things to be like functional and easy to use, because they are not the only focus of this game. So they're only part of the game, but they're also, well, important part of the city. So they are awesome and they're easy to use. So and after the buses you have metros. You can plop the metro stations, or subway. Some people use subway, some people use metro. You can plop the metro stations everywhere on the map, and then you can build tunnels. Tunnel building is very similar to how road building works in the game. You can build straight tunnels, curved tunnels, and freeform tunnels. And you can of course connect different tunnels together to create the network. And then you just, when you have like more than one metro station in the map, you can start creating the metro lines, which is of course it's easy as well. I can just put a couple of here. Just gonna do this quickly. Let's see. I'm gonna draw through this one. Let's see. Oh no. Like this, and then I'm gonna just click here. This is the starting point, and then I'm gonna add stop here, and then I'm gonna complete the line. And that's how you do a metro. And now you can see the metro train in this transport info view. Basically you can see it in the going underground. You can then click on the train, and you can also modify the line, so you can have different colored lines. So when you have multiple metro lines or bus lines, the same goes for bus. When you click on a bus that is on a bus line, you can change the color, and it changes all the buses for that line, so you can easily differentiate from different buses in the city. And then we have trains. Trains work similarly to the metro. You can plop the train stations, and you can also build the actual railroad. And you can build, of course, elevated railroads if you need to go over like large highways or something like that, and of course over water, like such as here.
They are also called bridges.
Yes, the over water thingies.
Yes, over water roads. They are bridges.
Yes.
We don't have tunnels in the game yet, but that is totally coming later.
Yes. And then we have the harbor. We have both cargo harbor and passenger harbor, and the other one brings in tourists, and the other one brings in the cargo for industry and shops.
Yeah, because in the game you actually have to kind of think about like where does any, like, how does it work with the resources, where people want to go, where they need to go, where are the raw materials and goods being transported. So definitely with the cargo options for trains and ships. But I think for the planes we have only passenger mode, right?
Yes, for the planes we have passenger mode at the moment. Yes. That's the planes are basically for the tourists to come to the city. And always remember, when you put these like cargo harbors or the cargo train stations, you have to have like good connections, because there's gonna be like trucks moving in and out of the stations. So it requires some planning. They're not just like, you just don't plop them around and then leave them there. You have to actually think about, you know, how the traffic goes with them. So as you can see, I have built like these cool ramps and things to make everything flow like almost perfectly, if I may say so myself.
Naturally. I mean, it must be really nice to play a game you made yourself.
Yes.
I know how this works. This is super intuitive.
Yes, it's yeah. So no one can say that it's not. I said it's intuitive. I'm playing it now, so yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, do you actually know which version you are playing here? I think you might be playing a version that nobody else has yet.
I am playing the actually I'm playing deluxe edition. I think it was 1.0.5.
So this is the release version.
Yeah, so I'm like into the future for you, the rest of you guys.
Yeah. Well, I guess there has to be some perks being a dev and all.
Yes. Okay, so I haven't like checked this part of the map for a while, so there's a little bit cars, but there's not actually much traffic, like excessive traffic anywhere, so I'm actually pretty good at this game apparently. I wonder why.
That's very good. I wonder why. So basically, but in City Skylines you can't really just leave the city with no attention.
Yeah, no. This isn't something that you just put like running and then go and make some food for yourself, because you have to always be like tweaking stuff in addition to actually growing the city, but you have to keep an eye on everything in the city. So, and that actually makes part of the fun of the game, because it feels like living, because you're just not like, okay, now I'm done and I'm not gonna do anything like for 30 minutes.
But that's why you get feedback from the game. I mean, we have this awesome bridge to the info views, so you can actually check how the city is doing.
Yes, we can. Let's see. We have the electricity view. These are pretty cool looking, these views when they have these colors and the white background. I really like this. And then we have the water info view, which also shows the flow of the water, which you have to keep in mind when you place the especially the original water drain pipes, because you don't want to pump like bad water into your system and make everyone sick. Like I think Quill did that at one point, and
yeah, for example, also there's an article, I think it was in it was PC Gamer N, that in there was an article about a guy who tested, can he what is the result if all the citizens drink basically their own dirty water.
Yes.
It did not end well, my friends. Yeah. It did not end well.
Yes. So, yeah, that's one way of getting rid of like traffic jams, is to make the people drink their own poop and then die.
Yeah, so sad.
So sad. And then we have the education info view. We have the elementary school, high school and university info views, so you can check the different school levels, how they are doing and how many schools do you need. Now I have like 14,600 people who could go to high school, but I only have capacity for 8,000 people, so I should probably start building more high schools at the moment. So I'm gonna plop one here actually. Hello, there's one.
Or not, because if you want to kind of, keep your heavy industry going, you need those, low level jobs open. If you educate the people too much, I don't think they appreciate the low level jobs anymore.
Yeah,
they get picky. They get picky.
Yes, and you can basically answer that by removing the heavy industry and putting more office, but if you want to have like a decent like stable income, you should always keep in mind that you want to have some like in heavy industry also in the city. So you have to check the balance, like how many people you want to actually have like highly educated in the city. So it's like you have to keep some people down to make your city work.
Exactly.
Just like in real life.
Oh. That's terrible. That's just terrible. Yeah, you can be